Hailey Bieber opens up about her baby, Justin Bieber, and more. We got to talk about her new latest tell-all interview. But before we get into it, hi, best friend, and welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new here, my whole vibe, it's giving pop culture messy bestie, and it feels like we're on a FaceTime call. Plus, best friend, listen, I got these pimple patches at Ross. They are so freaking good. And you know what, girl? They come in this little box, this little case, and they are the cutest little ribbons, and they come with a freaking mirror. Hey guys, look at this sofa, and this was like $8. I did ask ChatGPT about the ingredients, and she was like, no, they're not, of course, the best. You could get better, but for the price, they were clean ingredients, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, listen. Welcome back. Settle in, because we got to talk. Hailey Bieber was at the Jake Shane podcast yesterday, I believe, and I saw it whole hour. I got so many requests to watch it, and I have never sat down to watch Hailey Bieber for more than, recaps here and there. So as I was editing my other videos, I was watching, I was multitasking, which you guys know me with my ADHD, I have to. And here are some of the things that kind of really caught my eye. So I'm watching the Hailey Bieber episode where she is with Jake Shane on his season premiere of his podcast on Netflix. And there's this part in it where she is talking about Jack Blues Bieber, and he's like, oh my God, I love babies. And she goes, oh, I have to show you a picture. And she hides hides her phone away from the camera. And let me show you. Okay, this part.
Really? I just shaved his head. Well, I didn't shave it, but he got a haircut.
He's so blonde.
To look like Dada. He honestly looks identical.
Oh my God. That is Justin. Louise, you have to see. Here. I'm gonna freak the fuck out. No, I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick.
He looks exactly.
Oh my God, I'm gonna be sick.
I know.
Let me see that again.
Isn't he so cute?
Oh my God.
Jake Shane is a mess. I love him. I saw some comments about people saying that she's coming off as a pick-me because she's hiding her baby. The way I would never show my baby to all the crazy freaking people out there. Are you kidding me? Children are sacred, okay? Children must be protected at all costs. With all these crazy-ass fucking losers out there and conspiracies and all these craziness that people say, you think that I'm going to subject my child to your craziness? Hell no. Okay? Oh, here we go again with the oh, he's on a payroll. He's being so nice to Hailey. It's nothing to do with Hailey. It has to do with mothers, children, parents in general. I believe children should not be online, period. Okay, there are a lot of freaking creeps, and we must protect our children at all costs. So yes, I'm with her on this one. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. So I'm watching Hailey Bieber on Jake Shane's podcast, Therapist, season premiere on Netflix. And there's this part towards the end where they're talking about how Jake is always texting Hailey about his relationship. And I wanted to talk about this but this part really got to me. Aside from Hailey, I really do feel like she's a girl's gay. A girl's gay is basically a girl who's actually interested in their gay friend's life. Me as a gay guy myself, my whole life I felt like I've encountered so many girls that it's mostly about them and their relationships. Sort of like if my relationships aren't real. Do you know what I mean? Check this out.
My horrible weekend. He said we went on one date.
I did. At least
So here's the part.
Oh.
And I said, dating is truly hell.
It's hell.
It's hell. And then you said, sorry, I know you don't care, but we'll literally talk to anybody about this situation who will listen.
Here's the part.
And then I say, no, I care. No, I care. We'll talk about it with you all day if you needed me to.
How nice. She's like, go get fucked.
Yeah.
So I know that it may seem a little like, what? Here's the thing. I feel like it's so difficult as an adult to find friends that actually care. Do you know what I mean? Because oftentimes, especially here in Los Angeles, I feel like people only care about themselves. And as a gay guy, I have noticed that a lot of girls that I have encountered in friends, they really, really are about themselves, and maybe I've just haven't had the best luck in finding girlfriends that I feel really like included. Like, I've had so many examples where I would sit with a group of girlfriends, and they would talk about all their guy stuff, and then like I talk about my, and they've been explicit with their intimate moments, and then I get explicit with mine. They're like, oh my God, Sebastian, too much information. So I'm actually really happy I watched this. I watched this after a lot of you guys asked me to watch it for recap purposes. And I do spill tea. I'm the tea spilling valedictorian. So of course I have to keep up with everything. But it is kind of refreshing to see her in a different light. And the fact that she cared so much about Jake. And it goes on more. I only showed you a little clip of her, kind of being super into giving him advice and stuff. It was just very refreshing. And I kind of really want more of a friend group that I feel included in. You know what I mean? Just random thoughts. Sorry, guys. I don't know if that makes any sense. Another thing I thought was really incredible is that at 2 years, Jack Blues is singing Baby. Imagine growing up and your father is Justin Bieber and your mother is Hailey Bieber. Like, imagine when he gets older and he reads back at all of the things, it's kind of crazy. One thing that I really kind of, I didn't really agree with, to be very honest, was she mentioned that the biggest advice that she's gotten from her famous friends is to never really reply to negative drama online, to never answer, to never react. And she says that she's learned and she doesn't react. But girl, you have not learned that, boo. Because anytime you are going viral on TikTok, you react. And you, my friend, make things 1000% worse, okay? So that part right there, I'm like, girl, who are we fooling here, honey? And I'd be fucking reacting 24/7. Listen, I'm telling you, and I've always said this about Hailey, I'm like, girl, if it were me and people were talking about my husband like this, ooh, hell. I will raise hell. I would bring back the Sanderson sisters and perform I Put a Spell on You. And now you're gone, gone, gone. So long. Okay, bitch, don't play with me. Do not come for me unless I send for you, okay? And so, yeah, and so, that part, I'm like, girl, no. Lies. Lies, 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 lies. Because you do react. So don't say you don't. So she also became the cover girl for the Australian Vogue, and a lot of you guys wanted me to react to it, so here's me reacting to the pictures. Hailey Bieber is on the cover of Australian Vogue, and I thought we would blindly react to the pictures. Now, first of all, I could see the bundles. She got some bundles on. Yes, mama. Ooh, girl, what in the butterfly effect is going on here? You know what, girl? Yes, honey, now I can never wear that bitch because the bloating would be real. But Hailey Bieber, girl, okay, girl. Ooh, I love this one. You know how many snacks you could hide under that when you go to the movies? But you could put a fucking whole box of Little Caesars pizza in there. She looks good in this one. Girl, what in the 50 Shades of Grey is going on here? Oh, my Lord. Okay, hey, listen, the body is bodying. Okay, you know what? This is something just personal. I love a good sharp, what's this called? Ankle? No, not the ankle, bitch. You know what it is. This shoulder. I love a good, angled shoulder. It makes you look thinner. Ooh, girl, imagine laying down and being able to be this flat. That is so crazy to me. Girl, I lay down and it's like Mount Everest. Girl, what in the rah-rah, rah-ma, ga-ga, ooh la la. What in the Addams Family? Da-da-da-da. You know what, girl? I think black is so classic. I love black outfits. I just think they look so good. But also, did you guys see that some cultures believe that what you wear, what color you wear represents the luck you'll have? Ooh, girl, what in the breaking Amish is going on here? Okay, girl, and I'm strategically covering her bitty bitty bam bam because she's showing her whole booty, girl. Okay, girl. Ooh, girl, this outfit would just give me a panic attack, bitch. Girl, what in the 50 Shades of Grey? This is the winner for me. This is the winner. Do you know, you don't care if you forget the lactate, you could be bloated and you could look fabulous. Hailey, girl, I think you aced all the pictures, girl. Honestly, I think she looks stunning. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to hit that follow for more tea. Other things, she talked about was where she wants to live. She did mention that, you know, they do travel a lot, but that LA's home now. I wouldn't live here with a child, and with the amount of scrutiny that I'm under, and always being watched and always being bombarded, because I do believe they also kind of like that attention. I don't think that it's a safe place to live. I wouldn't live here with my children, period, if I were them, of course. Another thing I think was super interesting that she mentioned was her relationship with Jake Shane, and with the way that she speaks so calmly. That's one thing that I did want to say. I did get this calm energy from her, and he does actually tell her, like, you are a very calm person. And as a very anxious person myself, I don't know if she's putting on a show or an act, or she really is this calm, because, like, with everything that's always online, how do you stay this calm? How do you maintain your calmness? Because I would be in a spiral. You know what I mean? You know, I thought that the interview was pretty good. It was very long, right? But I thought it was really good. And if you're a Hailey fan, I feel like you had fun. She gave some recommendations with restaurants, which she gave one recommendation that I 1000% agree with. It's this chain called Bossa Nova. It's a Brazilian cuisine, but they have like everything on the menu. And I tell you, best friend, it is so good, but it's become so expensive. Like a salad is like $37, $35. I'm like, bitch, who the fuck is in that kitchen? An Oompa Loompa? Like, what the hell, girl? This is some crazy shit right there. No, listen, I thought it was like okay. Like I said, I've never seen her this long, you know, and I kind of had moments where I'm like, I can see why people like her. But then again, when she said she doesn't react, I'm like, you know, that's an unnecessary lie. I would have really respected her if she would have been like, look, you know what? I fucking do react sometimes. I try not to, but if you push me so hard, I will. So I do feel like she contradicted herself, because towards the end of the interview, she does say that being a mother, she has learned to now defend herself, and that she can easily defend herself. So I was like, there's a little, you know, contradiction. But other than that, I thought the interview was okay. You guys know me. I'm going to keep it real with you. But yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. It is a long watch, but if you have nothing to watch, you could watch it. She talks about Road. She talks about, you know, she doesn't talk too much about Justin. But yeah, I thought it was interesting. Of course, she doesn't talk about Selena. Jake doesn't. Oh, and I did want to mention this. Some people are like, oh, Selena Gomez she's also been on that podcast. Yeah. Jake Shane has had both Selena and Hailey before on this podcast. This is not the first time. And that's the thing that I want to make clear. I never want to be put in that box of a Selena Gomez fan that says, oh, Selena Gomez has been on this podcast. That means Hailey's copying her. Don't include me in that craziness, okay, girl? It's a podcast. He has all types of celebrities. And just because Selena was on there does not mean Hailey can't be on there, because actually Hailey was there first. So please don't put me in that box. You guys know I love Selena. I'm always defending my girl Selena, but I don't want to be placed in a box where I look crazy, okay? Anywho, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I love you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Mwah.